So it's Friday and it's day 20 and I'm here to report like I said I would be, and it's all going very well. If you didn't know, I have been on a juice feast. Actually, I'm currently on the juice feast. So I'm doing it for 100 days, and so we are 20% of the way. So I thought today I would answer some questions that I've been asked on my last video. I've replied to some of them, but I thought I would use it to kind of basically tell you around about what I'm doing, etc. Can you use frozen fruits? I suppose you could. You'd have to defrost them, but you'd end up with a smoothie. That's not really what you're going for. You're going for kind of fruit and vegetables that are as fresh as possible. So I wouldn't really recommend using frozen fruits, but they would be really great in smoothies. Can you drink water? No, I definitely recommend drinking water. The reason why I recommend drinking water is because I found that I felt really dehydrated at first, and I didn't know why, and I realized obviously with the bowel movements and whatever, you're going to be passing a lot through, and like with diarrhea or whatever, you end up getting dehydrated and you must replenish your system of water. So I mean, I know it's very difficult. You're already drinking 4 liters of juice a day, but you must be drinking water in between, and I really try and make an effort to do that. It does become difficult because if you feel like you're drinking way too much, but actually it really helps. And because it's so, I don't know, with drinking juice you can get quite cold sometimes, so I like to drink warm water. At night time I drink hot water with a squeeze of lemon or something, and it really helps the system. So yeah, I totally recommend that. How do I make the juice? Yeah, so I haven't told you this really yet, but I have a Vitamix, and I bought my Vitamix when I was at Taste of London, the last one, and I bought it at a fairly good price, and yeah, and it's changed my life forever. I didn't buy it with the intentions of doing this, but I knew that I could. I just want well, I did intend to start juicing, but I didn't intend to do a 100-day juice feast. It only came to me when it actually arrived, and I thought, oh, this is what I could do. And so yeah, but basically, when you use a blender to make your juice, you kind of end up making a smoothie, and what you've got to do is you want to strain it. I suppose that's kind of like the downfall of not having a juicer, but with juicers they're really sometimes they can be quite annoying to clean, I suppose. And actually it's quite therapeutic for me to be squeezing out the juice myself. It's a little bit time consuming, but now that I've got the routine down, it doesn't really make that much difference to me. And with a Vitamix, you are really breaking down the membranes and really kind of smashing the juice out of everything. So there's pretty much no waste involved. The only waste that there is how much can you squeeze out of the nut milk bag, and I've got really good at that. So yeah. When I have time, I'll show you how I do that. I've got a couple of days off next week sometime. I think it's not next week, but the week after that. So hopefully I'll show you how I do it. So yeah, someone asked me whether I'm still keeping up with the elements of the Kind diet, and of course I am, but right now obviously whilst I'm juicing I can't. But I fully intend to go back, strict vegan when I'm off of this. It's now that it's been 20 days, I can't see myself going back onto meat, and I can't see myself going back onto dairy, really. I mean, obviously it's hard to say. I mean, I'm expecting things to be quite rough from time to time, but having done this for 20 days, I'm really focused. And yeah, I'm just really enjoying the fruit and veg, basically. I was also asked how long you would recommend doing this. I think it also just depends on the results and your goals. Some people can do it for maybe 3 days, maybe 1 day, just to kind of clear out the system, especially if you've been eating really heavily. Longer periods range from about 12 days to maybe a month or something, and that's to kind of lose a small amount of weight. I mean, I lost 7 pounds in the first week. So if you wanted to, you can do it for a week and drop about half a stone. It's really good. But I mean, I'm doing 100 days because I'm significantly overweight, and also to kind of it's more for a mental thing, I think, as well. Like it's taught me a lot of discipline. So you can do it for however long you want. I don't know that many people who have done it for over 100 days. So I think 100 days is probably the mark people reckon it's the best to keep at, which is what I'm doing. Mm. Right, so I guess some of you are going to want to know, how much weight I've been losing. Okay, just go into that room then. Um, so far, to this day, I've lost 15 pounds, so that's just over a stone, or about 6.8 kilos, which is, yeah, super cool. I am now 11 stone 13, so I'm finally out of the 12s. I can't believe it. I've gone from 13 stone to 11 13, which is a big deal, to be honest. I mean, I'm no longer in the 12s, and it's refreshing. I think at this point I feel a little bit humbled, I guess, because I'm not sure why I feel like that. I don't really feel excited. I mean, I am excited, but I'm just. Do you know what? I'm just so thankful. I'm really thankful and really grateful. I've noticed loads of bodily changes. I mean, my face is slimmer, and my skin is really really good these days. What else is different? Like my calves are skinnier because my boots have got space. Overall, everything is slimming down, like in a nice proportionate way, and that's really great. And another thing is today, for the first time in this juice feast, I went to the gym. And to be honest, I didn't intend on going back to the gym until I thought maybe I would do it maybe day 50 or something, because really I intended for my body to be healing and to rest. But to be honest, I don't really feel like I'm there, to be honest. I feel like this juicing thing has been giving me so much energy. I needed to exert it somehow. I mean, I was literally bouncing off the walls. When I'm at work, I have so much energy, and my eyes are constantly like this. Like there's so I don't know what it is yet about this juicing thing, but it's making me really really happy, really full of energy, and it makes me talk really fast. And today, was my day off, so I thought, what the hell, I'll go to the gym to run. And I ran, but I was conscious that I couldn't run too much because I didn't want to overdo it. So I ran, and then I walked, and then I did walking on an incline. So I kind of did like interval running and walking for an whole hour. And yeah, that totally puckered me out. Yeah, I had no energy after that, but I had some juice, and now I'm great. Yeah, and definitely running a stone lighter is actually much easier. Now I know why skinny people can run all the time, because they don't have that weight that's on them. Running at almost 13 stone was difficult. Now that I'm in the 11s, it's not. Yeah, it is easier. It is easier. So what I really, really wanted to talk to you guys about today is just how I've been feeling, and there is a theme to it. I don't know what it is, but I feel like something magical has happened, and I know it's going to seem really far-fetched and a little bit dramatic, but I must try and express this to you in a very sane way, because I think it can come across a little bit kooky. But I've been feeling a little bit. I've been feeling really light, and what I mean is that all this weight, and I don't mean a physical weight, but something has lifted off me, and it occurred to me, a few days ago, when I keep waking up feeling really happy and full of energy, and my mind is switched on the moment I'm woken up. And some days I might not have enough sleep, you know. Actually, I was ill last weekend for a day. There's this awful bug that's going around, and I finally caught it because I hadn't slept enough this one night. And then yeah, I was sick and everything. But then I had a day's rest and I recovered, and I swear after I recovered from being ill, I'm better than I was previously. In fact, I feel so strong that, you know, maybe I could walk on water or something. That's how I feel. And then ever since then, you know, it's almost like maybe the fever flipped some sort of switch in my brain. But all of a sudden, I'm incredibly disciplined. And yeah, there are times when I want to eat something, but I don't know. I just know how to stop myself now. And perhaps it's the whole 21-day thing where, you know, habits kick in or whatever, but suddenly it's just gotten a lot easier. But I really do put it down to my mental state. All of a sudden I'm very happy and at peace with everything. And I was trying to explain this to a friend. I suddenly feel like I'm a really good person. And not that I didn't think I was a good person before, but all of a sudden I just feel like I can actually say I'm a good person. Because I have all this love that's bursting out of me. For some reason I can feel like I can love anyone now. Because I don't feel angry anymore. All of the bitterness that was inside, I guess, from all of, you know, the bad things I was eating, etc., and my bad lifestyle, is slowly disappearing. And I'm thinking really, really happy thoughts all the time, and I don't get stressed really much anymore. I don't know. I guess it's just being in the moment. I'm very, very grateful to be drinking this juice. You know, just grateful that I finally found it. Yes, hopefully I'll make a video next week to update you on how things are going. But right now I'm feeling amazing. If you can see, my eyes are extremely bright and clear. Like, someone said that to me the other day. I was like, really? And yeah, and it really is. And this is the best thing I've ever done. And I don't know whether I would recommend it for everyone. Maybe we'll go through that in another video. But yeah. Lastly, I wanted you guys to all check out my new blog. I know that I do a lot of blogs and then I stop doing them, whatever, but this one is totally the one. It's www.veganchopsticks.blogspot.com. Tell me what you want me to talk about in the next video in the comments below so I can give you that info. Have a wonderful weekend, everyone. I really hope you have a lovely weekend, and also a good Chinese New Year to everyone. I'm really sad because I won't be able to be a part of the Chinese feast this year, and I won't be a part of many things that are coming up in my social calendar, but it's all a good investment for the future of health. I love you all, and yeah, happy juicing, everyone. And if you're not juicing, maybe have a juice. Speak to you all later. Bye.